And now it is time for Classy Songs with Larry, the part of the show where Larry comes out and sings a classy song. One day, while he was waiting for the trolley, he had a hat.
My high silk hat.
He wore it high upon his head so proudly, a beautiful hat.
My high silk hat.
A hat like this just makes him feel so grandly. Now fancy this and fancy that. The splendor of this hat in all its majesty.
Like a king in a royal cap. I feel so swell and handsome in my hat. I bet that others wish they had, in fact, a hat as this, a hat as that, a hat so fine, a high silk hat. Oh, Mr. Art Bugatti, now what do you think of that?
Now his hat was not all he wore so proudly. I must, in fact, share more than that. For upon his lap there sat a treat so fondly of chocolate this
And chocolate that.
Deliciousness that makes him feel so dandy. A chocolate bliss.
A chocolate snack.
Confections such as these, someone like candy, someone like wine, a box of that.
I have my chocolate placed upon my lap. I feel so good, you just cannot top that. I have my snack, a chocolate pack of chocolate this and chocolate that. Oh golly, Mr. Nazar, now what do you think of that?
Now time was passing and the sun grew hotter upon his hat.
And chocolate snack.
So beneath his hat he thought and pondered.
What should I do to save my hat?
He thought and contemplated as he perspired beneath his hat.
Upon his hat.
He feared his chocolate treats would soon retire and to a pool.
A chocolate hat.
I won't feel grand if I take off my hat. The sun's getting hot and my hat just might go flat. My hat, it might go flat and my sweets will melt like that. Oh, hurry, Mr. Trolley, before my dapperness goes flat.
He decided to forgo his looks so dashing to save his hat.
And little snack.
So he placed the treats upon the seat beside him
and put his hat on top of that.
Oh, please.
Oh, please, oh, please.
Don't anybody sit close to me.
Sit close to me.
Upon my hat.
Upon my hat.
I ask if all of you could be so kindly and just stand back away from my snack. A great big squash just sat upon my hat. A great big squash just squished my hat real flat. He squashed my hat, he made it flat, he squished my snack. Oh, what of that? Oh, tell me anybody, now what do you think of that?
A great big squash just sat upon his hat. A great big enormous squash squished his hat real flat. He squashed his hat, he made it flat, he squished his hat. Oh, what of that?
Oh, golly. What's your name?
They've never given me a name. I've been around since show 1 and I still don't have a name.
Now what do you think of that?
And now it's time for Silly Songs with Larry, the part of the show where Larry comes out and sings a silly song. Larry will be performing the traditional Argentinian ballad, The Dance of the Cucumber, in its original Spanish. Bob the Tomato will translate.
Miren al pepino.
Watch the
bien
cucumber.
Cómo se
See
mueve,
how he moves.
como un león.
Like a lion.
Tras un
chasing a mouse.
Miren al pepino.
Watch the cucumber.
Qué suaves
Oh, how
movimientos.
smooth his motion.
Es como
Like
mantequilla
butter
en un
on
chango pelón.
Bald monkey.
Miren al
Watch
pepino.
the cucumber.
Los
All the
vegetales.
vegetables
Envidian a su
envy
amigo
their
como
friend,
él quieren
wishing
bailar.
to dance as he.
Pepino bailarín.
Dancing cucumber.
Pepino bailarín.
Dancing cucumber.
Pepino bailarín.
Dancing cucumber.
Baila, baila
Dance, dance, yeah.
ya. Miren el tomate.
Look at the tomato.
No es triste.
Isn't it sad?
Él no puede
He
bailar.
can't dance.
Pobre tomate.
Poor tomato.
Él desearía poder bailar como el pepino.
He wishes he could dance, like the cucumber,
Libre y suavemente.
free and smooth,
Pero no puede danzar.
but he can't. Okay, stop the music. What do you mean I can't dance? I can dance. Well, what about Uncle Louie's polka party? Didn't you see me dancing at Uncle Louie's polka party?
No comprendo.
No comprendo. I'll show you no comprendo.
Mom, Dad, look over here! Get a picture of me next to the cucumber in authentic Argentinian garb!
Okay, Junior, but we better hurry. I think the dwarves have your mother confused with someone else. Say peas.
Peace!
Escuchen al pepino.
Listen to the cucumber.
Oigan su voz
Hear
fuerte.
his strong
como
voice,
un león.
like a lion
Listo a devorar.
about to eat.
Escuchen al pepino.
Listen to the cucumber.
Qué dulce es su
How
canto.
sweet his voice.
Que sopla
The
su
breath from his
garganta
throat is
parece
like a
un
chorus
trinar.
of little birdies.
Escuchen al
Listen to the
pepino.
cucumber.
Los
All the
vegetales
vegetables
envidian a su
envy their
amigo
friend,
como él
wishing
quieren
to sing
cantar.
as he.
Pepino
Singing
cantador.
cucumber.
Pepino
Singing
cantador.
cucumber.
Pepino
Singing
cantador.
cucumber.
Canta,
Sing,
canta
sing,
ya.
yeah.
Escuchen al tomate.
Listen to the
No
tomato.
es triste.
Isn't it sad?
Él no puede
He
cantar.
can't sing.
Pobre tomate.
Poor tomato.
Él desearía poder cantar.
He wishes he could sing.
Fuerte y luce como el pepino.
Strong and sweet like the cucumber,
Pero no puede.
but he can't.
Ni siquiera dar un silbido.
Can't even whistle. All right, that's it, senor. Come over here and let me sing you a song.
Adios, amigos.
This has been Silly Songs with Larry. Tune in next time to hear Larry sing.
Bob is really angry. I hope he doesn't catch me. It's so hard to run with the sombrero on my head.
And now it's time for Silly Songs with Larry. The part of
Check it, VO dude.
Yo, me and the boys had an idea about another way to tell this Mo story. Right, boys? Yo! Yo, listen to the boys and we'll tell you now how losing your cool and having a cow can run you out when your lid gets flipped and get your mug up all over Egypt. On the banks of the Nile, born and in the grip of the pharaoh in his teenage days, chilling, kicking, wearing silk jamsies, learning hieroglyphics from his granddad Ramses when a whack Egyptian started whooping it up
On his homie Hebrew!
Could have called the cops, stood back, but instead
He took a big stick upside of his head. Our man's down in Egypt. Our troubles are severe.
na 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 na. The stress down in Egypt increases more each year. Na 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 na. Now word spread fast and he got all scared. He'd be better off by avoiding the pharaoh. He packed his bags thinking if he'd stay, they'd be punishing him in a capital way. Now Lord only knew, but he thought he might
Stay a while in the desert like a Midianite.
to disengage his rage and become equipped to return to his home as the Prince of Egypt.
I guess down in Egypt, no moving day is near.
Na 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 na.
Unless the Prince of Egypt will take us out of here.
Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Hey! No. Let's stick with the Western.
See you guys. It's true. I will explain it to you as only an opera can do. My great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandfather. And my great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandmother. I forget how many greats. Well, they lived in different families. Lived in different families who didn't like each other. My name's Antonio Cuccaroni, and we eat some pasta only. Buscatini, rigatoni. We like a penny cannelloni, but don't call them noodles.
My name is Mama Cumbarisi, and the food's extremely cheesy, Gorgonzola.
Oh, it's smelly.
But I still want some in my belly.
That's because we like our food extremely cheesy.
Have you met my son, Tony? He makes a mean macaroni.
My Maria makes a charming saucy cheese. Someday she'll meet a man who comes from her own clan.
No son of mine will ever marry a Cumbarisi. My great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandfather. And my great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandmother. I still forget how many greats, though their families were enemies. Maria and Tony liked each other.
And now it's time for Silly Songs with Larry, the part of the show where Larry comes out and sings a silly song.
And what would you like to drink? I'll just have water, please. And could I have it in a glass this time?
Let me check my records.
Just as I suspected, good thing I stopped and checked it. My pad is stained and blotted from liquids you spilled on it. I'm afraid the jig is up. You must use a sippy cup.
Stop! Don't bring me a sippy cup. Haven't spilled since yesterday. Water won't stain anyway. Bring a mug, bring a jug, just don't bring a sippy cup.
Let me check with the busboy. Is he the one?
It's you! Every time I fill it, he turns around and spills it. I've bought 100 blotters, 'cause you can't hold your waters. This time I'm not mopping up. You must use a sippy cup.
No! Don't bring me a sippy cup. They'll be making fun of me. Put a pail in front of me. Bring a mug, bring a jug, just don't bring a sippy cup.
Well, I could ask the maitre d'.
This is impossible. He paddles up on cafe. You take me for a fool. A restaurant's not a pool. Take his glass and lock it up. Zippy go gets a sippy cup.
Wait! Don't bring me a sippy cup. This time I'm not gonna spill.
I'm pretty sure he will.
Spilling soda's not a crime. If it is, I'll do time. Just don't bring a sippy cup.
Order, order in the court. I judge you, the clumsy sort. By the dictates of our laws, I sentence you to safety straws.
It's the governor.
Yes, I see. Very well. Thank you, Governor. Give me back that sippy cup. You've been granted sippy stay.
This must be my lucky day.
This must be his lucky day.
Bring a mug, bring a jug.
I'll bring an absorbent rug.
You don't need
A sippy cup.
compliments of the house. Grape juice.
Grape juice? Oops. Sorry.
This has been Silly Songs with Larry.
Tune in next time to hear Laddie say,
I'll take that sippy cup.
Hey kids, welcome to VeggieTales. I'm Bob the Tomato.
And I'm Larry the Cucumber.
And we're here to answer your questions.
Yep.
Now, Larry.
Yeah, Bob?
The other day, I was walking home from my bowling league when I bumped into Marco, one of our TV friends.
Oh, that's great.
Mm-hmm. Now, Marco had a question for us. He said that when his baby sister does something that makes him mad, and then she says she's sorry, well, Marco's mom says he needs to forgive her. Why does he have to forgive?
Oh, that's a good question. Well, I know. I'll tell Marco the story of the Grapes of Wrath.
Oh, that's a classic. Well, this'll be good.
Once upon a time, there were some very cranky grapes.
Are you sure that's how the Grapes of Wrath goes?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Bob?
Well, yeah, Larry.
Try not to interrupt.
Oh, sorry.
Once upon a time, there were some very cranky grapes.
We are the grapes of wrath. We'll never take a bath. It is our style to seldom smile and never laugh. We are the grapes of wrath, so stay out of our path. There's no escape from cranky grapes. We are the grapes of wrath. I'm Bob.
I'm Paul.
This is our brood.
We're grumpy and we know it.
That's Tom and Rosie.
They're both rude.
And not afraid to show it. We're not the folks you'd like to meet. We bicker by the hour. While other grapes are nice and sweet, we're really rather sour. As we go driving by, I might spit in your eye, or throw a snake in your milkshake to make you cry.
We're the
Grapes of wrath, so stay out of our path. There's no escape from cranky grapes. We are the grapes of wrath. There's no escape from cranky grapes. We are the grapes of wrath.
One day, the grapes are out driving around in their car when suddenly they hit a bump.
We must have hit a bump.
Hey, what'd you do that for?
I didn't do it. You did, you big possum head.
I did not, you taco salad rabbit nose.
It did too, casserole head pimento loaf, Iguana Boy.
Ha!
Now, Rose, apologize to your brother.
What for?
Well, you know he just turned 18 years old.
Yeah, so?
So that would make him a casserole head pimento loaf iguana man.
Yeah, sorry about that. Cabbage nose Elvis puppy.
Yeah, and don't you forget it.
Pa, there's somebody over there.
Eh? Oh, you're right. Well, what kind of fella do you suppose that is, Ma?
Oh, let's see. It's no grape, that's for sure.
Well, you know that's
sure
right.
yeah.
Really well, it must be some kind of a bean or something.
Well, what's that thing he's got on his head?
Well, it's yellow. Cheese is yellow.
So that would make him a cheese-headed bean boy.
Ooh. I'm not a bean. I'm an asparagus.
What'd the bean boy say?
He said he was an asparamahoozit.
Huh?
Asparagus, a plant of the liliaceous genus. From the Greek, asparagus. Ooh. And this is not cheese on my head. It is a hat. A yellow hat.
Look at that frizzy hair!
It looks like peas. Hey, Bean Boy, you been gluing peas to your noggin?
No.
Well, that's just terrible. Don't those grapes know it's not nice to make fun of people?
Well, that's just it, Bob. They didn't know how bad it made Junior feel.
Well, jeepers, Larry. What happened next?
Luckily, Junior's dad heard him laughing and came outside to see what all the commotion was about.
Hey, what's all the commotion out here? Ooh, grapes.
They were calling me Bean Boy and telling me I had peas on my head.
Is that true?
Oh, no, we would not do such a thing as what you have said we would have done, except for maybe we did that, I guess, now that you... Oh, well, okay, we did that. Yep, that's what we did.
So, Junior's dad explained to the grapes that when we make fun of people and call them names, it makes them feel very bad inside. He also told them that God wants us to be kind to everybody, and that when we act mean, it makes God feel sad too.
Well, gee, I guess we never really stopped to think about it. Well, it was making you feel and all.
Yeah, we was just having some fun. Didn't mean nothing by it.
Yeah, sorry. Sorry.
Didn't mean it.
We'll never be mean again.
Okay, that's better. Now, Junior, is there anything you'd like to say to the grapes?
Like what?
Junior's dad explained to him that when someone says they're sorry for hurting you, and they really mean it, we need to forgive them. That way we all feel better.
Oh, I get it. Okay, I forgive you, grapes.
Oh, that's great.
All right. Now, doesn't everyone feel better?
Oh, well, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
It's almost time for supper. Come on inside, Junior.
Junior?
His name is Junior. That's a funny name.
Okay, this is the last straw.
Hey, I thought you said you weren't going to tease anymore.
Well, that's exactly what we said. And we grapes always try to keep our promises. Well, isn't that right?
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
That's right.
Now, what do you kids have to say to Junior?
Oh, Real sorry. Really mighty sorry.
Apologize.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Boy, I sure am glad they got that straightened out.
Yep, the grapes were really sorry this time. So once again, Junior forgave them.
What?
I said, once again, Junior forgave them.
Are you serious?
Well, I think so. Bob, am I serious?
Oh yeah, Larry. Yeah, you're serious. Mm-hmm.
You see?
I'm supposed to forgive them again after what they just did to me?
Well, yeah.
Sure, I forgave them for calling me Bean Boy and saying I had cheese on my head, but now they're making fun of my name and they laughed when the hole almost had my face clean up, and when the truck picked me up and threw me in the sand. And you're telling me I'm supposed to forgive them again?
Well, are you guys really sorry?
We're sorry, and we'll never do it again.
You see, Junior, when we do bad things, it hurts God's feelings too. God wants us to tell him we're sorry. The Bible says when we tell God we're sorry, he will always forgive us.
No matter what?
No matter what.
Wow!
That's right. And because God always forgives us, we need to forgive others when they hurt our feelings too.
Well, how many times am I supposed to forgive them?
Bob?
Gee, you know, I'm not sure. Well, let's ask QWERTY. Hey, QWERTY, can you help us? We need to know how many times we're supposed to forgive people, according to the Bible. Maybe, 7 times? Matthew 18:22. Jesus answered, I tell you, not 7 times, but 70 times 7.
Oh, 70 times 7.
70 times 7. I see.
Do you know what 70 times 7 is?
Nope. How about you?
Nope.
Well, does anybody know what 70 times 7 is?
None?
Well, let's see, I remember from college it was, pi r, I, oh.
What was it, 2? Or maybe 7? 490!
Ooh! That's one smart grape.
Well, there you have it. 490 times.
Wow! So I guess we need to forgive each other, even if we make the same mistakes more than once.
That's right, Junior. Now do you have something to say to the grapes?
Yeah, I forgive you guys again.
Thanks, Junior.
You know, now that we're gonna be nice and all, I don't think we should be called the Grapes of Wrath anymore.
Well, what should we be called then? The Grapes of Nice?
No, that's not it.
That little girl of yours has quite a head for numbers. Maybe you could be the Grapes of Math.
Well, everyone was very excited about the new name, but it was time for Junior to go inside and eat supper. So with the sun setting in the west and Rosie happily quoting the quadratic equation in the back seat, the Grapes of Math, drove off to share their niceness with the rest of the world. The end.
Wow, that was great, Larry. But, are you sure that's how the story goes?
Oh yeah.
Hey kids, have you ever been bad? Do you remember when you broke your mom's favorite vase and then stapled it back together in hopes she wouldn't notice? That was bad. Do you remember when you put your pet snake in Aunt Millie's pajamas and she ran 5 miles without ever getting out of bed? That was bad too. And do you remember when you stuck your sister's teddy bear in the food processor and told her it got chewed up by a giant bear-eating lizard? And she believed it? That was really bad. The Bible calls the bad things we do sin. And when we sin, we need to be forgiven. That's right. So I know what you're thinking. Jeepers, I've been bad. How do I get forgiven? Am I right? Well, moms, dads, and kids of all ages, have I got the thing for you. The new Ronco Forgive-O-Matic. Yes, sir. The new Ronco Forgive-O-Matic slices, dices, and purees your sins away. It's as easy as this. Just dial up your sin here. Press this button and bingo! God forgives you of your sins. But wait, there's more. Order now and you'll also receive a set of Jinsu 2 steak knives, the strongest knives on earth. Just listen to this.
Hi, I'm a miner from West Virginia. In the last 3 weeks, we dug 2 miles through solid granite, all with one Jinsu 2 steak knife, and it's still going strong.
That's right, you get the Forgive-O-Matic and the steak knives all for a low price of just $19.95. You've never seen a deal like this before, isn't that right?
That's right.
So don't delay, order today. Operators are standing by. Remember, you get the Forgive-O-Matic and the steak knives all for just $19.95. Not now, kid. Can't you see I'm busy?
But I know lots of people who've been forgiven for bad things they've done.
Oh yeah? Well, they must have Forgive-O-Matics then, huh?
No.
Well, sure. You can't be forgiven without a Forgive-O-Matic. Well, isn't that right?
Stop yanking me up and down. I'm getting sick.
The Bible says if we ask God to forgive us, then He will.
You mean all you have to do is ask?
Yep.
You don't need a Forgive-O-Matic?
Nope.
Are you sure about this?
I sure am.
Well, did I mention they also make great julienne fries? Well, just drop a potato in here, push the button, and presto, out come the best fries you've ever tasted.
Oh, look, it's time to go.
But wait, there's more. Well, just spread these seeds on here, and in a few weeks, voila! Gee, Forgive-O-Matic. Isn't that cute?
Say goodnight, Gracie.
Good night, Gracie.
Do you remember when we learned about forgiveness?
Oh my goodness, how could I forget?
Well, do you think the kids at home would like to hear about it?
Oh, most definitely. You would, wouldn't you?
What'd they say?
I don't know. I think they said yes.
Okay, great. Well, should I tell him or should you?
Oh, go ahead.
All right. Well, it all happened one summer while Larry and I were running a tour boat service.
Yeah, you see, we had this boat, and we take some people, and we put them on the boat, and then we give them rides way out on the ocean. You see? Sorry. Go ahead.
Thank you. As Larry said, we had a boat and we would give people rides on the ocean. But I remember that day, that fateful trip.
Why, yes, it started from that tropic port aboard our tiny ship.
Now, Larry, he was a mighty sailor man.
And Bob, he was brave and sure.
And, weren't there 5 passengers who'd booked that day on our 3-hour tour?
Ah, yes, our 3-hour tour.
Okay, let's see. There was the professor.
And we were there.
Well, yeah. And, the millionaire.
And his wife.
Mm-hmm. And wasn't there a movie star and, that other girl?
Yeah, but they canceled.
Oh yeah. Well, anyway, there we were on our 3-hour tour, doing our best to entertain the passengers.
Some veggies went to CCC to see what they could see, but all that they could see was the bottom of the deep blue sea. See?
Yes, well, that was just dandy. But isn't it time we left the dock?
Okay, fire up the engine first, mate Larry.
Aye, aye, skipper. Lovely day, isn't it?
Oh, yes. Why, just smell that salt air.
Mighty nice.
I think I'll go back and see how our passengers are doing. Can you take over here?
No problemo, skipper.
It's a big responsibility. You won't daydream, will ya?
Don't worry about a thing. I got you covered.
Okay. Thanks, Larry.
Oh boy, this is a life. There's nothing I'd rather be than First Mate Larry. Well, nothing that is. Except Captain Larry Romanov, world famous Russian icebreaker pilot. Today, Captain Larry must free whales. 2 great whales trapped in ice. But there is problem. A large iceberg stands between Captain Larry and whales. There may not be enough time to go around it, but surely even Captain Larry is not brave enough to smash through the iceberg. No one has ever done such a thing! Yes, this is no time for cowards. Captain Larry will smash the iceberg and free the whale. Ah! Commander Pavlov has come to congratulate Captain Larry for his bravery.
Hey, Larry, we're making snow cones back there. Do you want peach or strawberry?
Not now, Bob. First I have to smash through this iceberg and free some whales.
There are no icebergs around here.
Oh, yeah? Well, what do you call that? Oof!
Oh. The brochure didn't say anything about layovers.
Well, you see, Lovey, I believe we have had some sort of an accident. Skipper?
Yes, we most certainly had an accident, and I think someone has some explaining to do.
Well, you see, there were these whales, and they were stuck in the ice. And, well, the only way to get them out was to smash right through that iceberg over there. Except it turned out to be a rock. And rocks are a lot harder than icebergs.
It just so happens that the nearest iceberg is 2,640 miles away. What were you thinking?
You smashed our boat. Now what are we gonna do?
You have ruined our vacation. What do you have to say for yourself?
I'm sorry? At least the boat is still floating. Oh.
I need to call my broker. I'm going to look for a phone.
That evening, we all worked together to build some huts to sleep in, but we were still pretty mad at Larry.
Gee, it's kinda nice out here. Maybe this isn't so bad after all. Huh, Bob?
Not so bad? What do you mean, not so bad? Our boat is at the bottom of the ocean, and we're stuck on this island, in the middle of nowhere, with no way to get home.
I said I was sorry. At least you could forgive me.
Well, it's just that we're... Well, can't you see we're... I just can't. Oh...
I said I was sorry.
Well, that's just not good enough. Good night.
Not good enough? Not good enough? He means I'm not good enough. They all think I'm not good enough. I bet they'd be happier if I just left. So that's what I'll do. I'm just gonna take my things and just go away. Yeah. I don't have anything. Well, I'll just go. Just with my hat. Goodbye, Bob. I hope you find a first mate that's good enough.
I wonder where the skipper is.
Who?
Oh, you know, dear, the bright red round fellow.
Oh, yes. Where is he, anyway?
I don't know. That's what I was wondering.
Oh, I see.
Has anyone seen Larry?
Did you say something?
No, it was that tree over there.
Really? Well, what did it say?
I believe it's looking for Larry. Who's Larry?
Oh, you remember. He's the chap who smashed the boat.
Oh, and ruined our vacation?
That's the one.
Oh. Well, I hope that tree gets him. Serves him right.
Here, here.
Hello, people! Have you seen Larry?
Oh, look, Lovey, it's the skipper.
Oh, I didn't know tomatoes grew on trees.
Well, actually... Oh, never mind. Skipper, what are you doing up there?
I'm looking for Larry. When I woke up this morning, he was gone.
I've got it!
Got what?
Our ticket out of here! We can build a giant catapult to fling us back home. Here, I'll demonstrate with this working model. You wind it up, then someone sits here, say Bob, for example. Now, just pull this cord and...
Our house?
Ow.
Oh dear.
Look what you've done to our house.
You bunked me on the head with a coconut.
Wow, I did not mean to do that. I am so sorry. Can you ever forgive me?
Well, I guess it was an accident, and you did say you were sorry, so I forgive you.
Thanks.
I'm really sorry about your house. I'd be glad to help you fix it if you want me to. Do you think you could forgive me?
We know you didn't mean to do it, so we'll forgive you.
Oh, thanks.
Gee, it sure does feel good to be forgiven when you make mistakes.
Yes, sir. Boy, if I said I was sorry for doing something wrong and really meant it, and people still wouldn't forgive me, I'd feel just terrible.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Well, Larry said he was sorry for smashing the boat.
And that was just an accident too. Just like when I hit you with that coconut, or when you fell through their roof.
And we wouldn't forgive Larry at all.
So that's why he went away. He must feel terrible. We've got to find him. Oh, come on, everybody. I think he's over here, maybe. Larry! Larry! Hey, little buddy! Larry! 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 Hey, little buddy! Come back! We have something
me anymore, so I'm just gonna leave.
We do like you, laddie.
Yes, and we forgive you for smashing the boat.
You do?
Well, we realize that everybody makes mistakes sometimes, and it was wrong for us not to forgive you when you said you were sorry.
Yeah?
Yeah. Can you forgive us for not forgiving you?
Okay. I forgive you guys.
Oh, good.
Hello?
Did you say something?
No, it was that tree again.
I'm so happy to see you forgiving each other. It makes me want to sing. Do you mind?
No!
You know that in love we can forgive. It is the only way to live. Obey God and see that we can live in harmony. Since God has forgiven us, it's true. You forgive me, I'll forgive you. I'm gonna start to show forgiveness from my heart.
Oh, super!
Right, if only there was a way for us to get back home.
Yeah. Well, at least we're all friends again. Hey, has anybody seen the professor?
Nope.
Wah!
Hey, do you like it? I made it entirely out of bamboo and coconuts. Pretty good, huh? Well, climb aboard.
Hey, Bob.
Yeah, Larry.
Next summer, let's just sell lemonade, like everyone else.
That sounds like a good idea.
You know that in love we can forgive. Hey man, it is the only way to live. Obey God and see that we can live in harmony. Since God has forgiven us, it's true. You forgive me, I'll forgive you. I'm gonna start to show forgiveness from my heart. So do your part and show forgiveness from your heart.
We sure learned a lot about forgiveness on that island.
Yeah. Well, we also learned about how many things you can make with bamboo. We made a bamboo raft, bamboo huts, a bamboo catapult, a bamboo helicopter.
We get the point.
Bamboo.
It's time to talk about what we learned today.
And so what we have learned applies to our lives today. And God has a lot to say in His book.
Bamboo, bamboo, bamboo.
You see, we know that God's word is for everyone. And now that our song is done, we'll take a look.
Well, Junior Asparagus learned that it's easier to forgive others when we remember that God always forgives us, no matter what we do.
Yep, and on the island, we learned that everybody makes mistakes sometimes, and when we forgive each other, we all feel better inside. And about bamboo.
Let's see if Courtney has a verse for us. Colossians 3:13b. Forgive others as the Lord forgave you. So that's why we need to forgive. Well, we're out of time for today, but remember,
God made you special, and He loved you very much.
bye!
Bamboo!
And now it's time for Silly Songs with Larry, the part of the show where Larry comes out and sings a silly song. We join our veggie friends for their annual Easter tradition.
Okay, kids, ready for the Easter egg hunt?
I've got my hat, I've got my net, I've got binoculars, metal detector. I'm set for an expedition. I'm a cuke on a mission, the greatest Easter egg hunt yet. I'm good to go, I'll find the prize. At the safari store I bought out all their supplies. Life will be sweet when my beautiful treat is right before my eyes. My golden egg has my name on it. It will be mine, all mine, because I want it. It's there for the picking, from a bunny or chicken. Soon I'll be holding my golden egg. this darkest jungle, there are many scary things. I am always on the lookout for whatever bites or stings. I run or creep down low, I go wherever eggs may roam. Remember, I'm a professional, so don't try this at home. No luck? Okay, my search will widen to just beyond this lava pit. I'm sure that's where it's hiding. I overcome each hardship, I make it through each mess, because I must possess my golden egg. Has my name on it. It will be mine, all mine, all mine, because I want it. It's there for the picking, from a bunny or chicken. Soon I'll be holding my golden egg. I missed it.
Oh, look! I found it!
And now she has her happy hands around it. I'm defeated, a lot of nothing's what I got. But maybe, but maybe, but maybe not. I still have my golden egg, thanks to the caring of my competitor, whose heart believes in sharing.
This foil's made for peeling.
What a wonderful feeling!
'Cause now we are holding our golden egg. This has been Silly Songs with Larry. Tune in next time to hear Larry say,
This is awesome! I love eggs!
next up on Veggie Shopping Network, pants.
Welcome, viewers. What comes next? A pair of pants with stripes or checks. Dig in your wallet, dump out your purse. Who'll be the one to buy the first pair?
You can wear them if you're big, you can wear them if you're small. They're pants if you're short, and shorts if you're tall. You can wear them in the spring, you can wear them in the fall. They're pants if you're short, and shorts if you're tall.
Sold 5 so far, down to 20.
Look what you get for a little bit of money. Down to your feet and up to your tummy. If you buy right now tonight, we'll throw in a set of Ginsu knives. A pair of pants could change your life. One easy payment, $9.95. See the tag on the back, one size fits all.
They're pants if you're short,
And shorts if you're tall. You can wear them to the barn, you can wear them to the mall.
they're pants if you're short.
And shorts if you're tall.
16 more, we're down to 4.
You can't buy these in any store. They're just like your granddaddy wore. Pants have 6 legs, less than a squid. It's a verb for a dog and a noun for a kid. With a pair of pants, you're not alone. You can dance with your pants till the cows come home. This pair of pants will win your heart.
We accept most credit
A
cards.
stretchy waist, elastic band makes these your buffet eating pants.
Soles or slacks or corduroys. Pants bestow a special joy. As seen on the screen of your TV, these pants can hide unsightly knees.
This pair is made of high-grade vinyl.
Don't hesitate, all sales are final.
To summarize, you might recall their pants if you're short and shorts if you're tall.
4, 3, 2, 1, going, done.
We're out of pants, we gotta run.
You've got some skinny legs.
And now it's time for Silly...
Hold it!
And now it's time for Silly Songs with Scottish Larry, the part of the show where Larry comes out and sings a silly Scottish song.
I can't tell you how proud I am at this moment.
I dance on stilts while he knits quilts.
Nice quilt.
I sing with simulated Scottish Highland lilt.
Oh, beautiful.
He plays his bagpipes. Eats haggis melts.
Haggis.
We feel so smart in our red tartan Scottish kilts.
Sing it loud.
In our red tartan kilts. We feel so smart in our red tartan Scottish kilts.
Technically, you stitch a quilt, but otherwise, lovely.
Happy morning to you!
I'll have you know that's not in Scotland.
I dance on stilts.
Excuse me, sir.
He stitches quilts.
What you doing with a
I
shamrock?
sing with simulated Northern Irish lilt.
Irish?
He plays his whistle.
What?
Eats salted smelts.
It's not on the menu.
We feel so smart in our green tartan Irish kilts.
I got nothing against me Irish
In our green tartan kilts. We feel so smart in our green tartan Irish kilts.
But this is a Scottish song.
Chip, chip, cheerio! Ooh, I dance on stilts He stitches quilts.
What are you doing?
I sing with simulated English cockney lilt.
English!
He plays his trumpet. Eats crumpet melts.
Give me that crumpet.
We feel so smart in our St. George's English kilts.
Well, you shouldn't let me
In our St. George's kilts. We feel so smart in our St. George's English kilts.
How do you... Stop it, you! You're ruining my moment!
He's on stilts. He stitches quilts.
American!
I sing with ordinary, unaccented
I'm
lilt.
feeling
He
dizzy.
plays his banjo. Eats cheddar melts.
I'm breaking
We feel so smart in our star-spangled striped kilts.
Stop that!
In our star-spangled kilts. We feel so smart in our star-spangled striped kilts. We feel so smart in our star-spangled striped kilts.
Oh!
This has been Silly Songs with Scottish Larry. Tune in next time to hear Larry say...
Just get him some scotch tape and butterscotch. He'll be fine.
Ah, my bunny lies over the ocean.
And now it's time for Ukulele Karaoke with Bob, the part of the show where Bob comes out and sings an ukulele karaoke.
What's going on?
You are doing the ukulele karaoke, no?
No, I'm on a break. This is the
They
Pirates.
are busy with the rest of the show.
But I don't even know the song.
Your lyrics, monsieur. Bring in the props.
But wait,
You're out of breeze, monsieur.
Hold on a sec. I'm totally unprepared to do a solo.
Your backup singers?
What? Isn't that the...
Oui, they are the Wiggly Turtle Tubies.
The Wiggly Turtle Tubies. They look taller on TV.
So do you, Tomato.
But really, this is Larry's gig. I can't
This
just...
show must go on, monsieur. Quick, that is your cue. Just follow along, you will be fine.
Lance that turtle, aloha Lance. Lance that turtle, dance, dance, dance. Lance that turtle, aloha Lance. Lance that turtle, dance, dance, dance.
Well, I keep a little turtle at my uncle and my aunt's. My Annie's name is Myrtle, and my island turtle's name is Lance. He doesn't wander far, even if he has a chance. He just plays his ukulele and he does the hula dance. What?
Lance that turtle, aloha Lance. Lance that turtle, dance, dance, dance. Lance that turtle, aloha Lance. Lance that turtle, dance, dance, dance.
He threw a luau barbecue one breezy summer night, invited all his turtle pals to come and have a weeky bite. The turtle started walking there as Lance began to swing. The one that lived across the street arrived there in the spring. Oh, I get it. Turtles are slow, so it took him a long time. That's pretty good.
Lance that turtle, aloha Lance. Lance that turtle, dance, dance, dance.
But Lance just kept on cooking. He was grilling full of glee. He was marinating ribs because he likes syrup with his feta cheese. I'm sorry, Lance's purple turtle shell has ketchup, if you please. Pineapples are shiny, spotted tiki bumblebees. Oh, man.
Lance that turtle, aloha Lance. Lance that turtle.
Oh, wait a minute. Guys, I don't think this is right. It doesn't make any sense.
It works for us.
But
The song.
there are luscious chocolate fingers spinning slowly in the school. Maleka Likimaka, fluffy bunnies driving in the pool. Larry, 1,000 igloos wax the beach, spray luggage in the tree, raining puppies, flying clown, flossing Puna Hele. Ow! Oh, forget it.
Woohoo! Alpaca sneezes, coconuts, tahini yo-yo leg, wahini with spaghetti sauce, don't make the fuzzy parrot beg.
Paper plastic porcupine, the horsey makes his bed. The huma nuku nuku I wasn't fed.
Lance that turtle, aloha Lance.
This has been Ukulele Karaoke with Bob. Tune in next time when Bob says...
I'll be in my dressing room.
Dance, dance, dance.
Hi, kids, and welcome to VeggieTales. I'm Bob the Tomato.
And I'm Larry the Cucumber.
And we're here to answer your questions.
Yep.
I bet you're wondering why Larry has a shoe on his head.
Yeah, Bob. Why do I have a shoe on my head?
Well, I got a letter today from Latasha Robbins of Savannah, Georgia. Latasha wants to know what loving your neighbor really means.
And that's why I have a shoe on my head?
Yes. No. Well, kind of.
Help me out here, Bob.
You see, I'm about to tell Latasha the story of Flibber-O-Loo. And in that story, you, Larry, have a shoe on your head.
Oh, it's all so clear now. Hurry up and tell the story. My head's starting to sweat.
Okay, here goes. The sun always shone on the mountains of Fibble. The wind and the rains never came. To call the place beautiful, no one would quibble, though hard on the feet, they'd exclaim. But high in those hills, past the rocks and the rubble, so high that the clouds were below, sat two tiny towns that were nothing but trouble. As you listen, you'll see that it's so. Now, the town to the west that thought it was best bore the name Flibber-O-Loo, where the women and men since 1710 have worn on their heads one large shoe. Now, in town number 2, one big shoe wouldn't do, so the people of Gibberty-Lot would look down and bellow at shoe-headed fellows and place on their own heads a pot.
Mine's really more of a kettle.
For days without end, these two neighbors would bicker as to whose headgear was best, and the shoes and the pots would fly ever thicker, from morning to night without rest. But not all of the people who lived in these cities were angry and bitter and vile. A few would write poems and sing happy ditties and greet all their friends with a smile. One Flibbian fellow who hated to fight tried hard not to act like a mobster. While pots crashed around him from morning till night, he'd just play with his pet wind-up lobster. They kept to themselves, and they'd talk and they'd talk, until one day he said,
Hey, let's go for a walk. I'm tired of lying around like a squid. I want to go out there.
So that's what he did. The shoe-headed boy and his blue plastic friend walked out of their town and began to descend to the dark, rocky valley between the two cities, away from his friends and their light-hearted ditties.
Ba-la-la, ba-la-la. Hey, this is swell,
he said.
Gosh, this is fun. It's great that my lobster can get out and run.
But neither the toy nor the boy with the shoe could see the disaster about to ensue. For up in the rocks, hidden just out of sight, were 6 beady eyes filled with anger and spite. 6 beady eyes watched our hero meander, 2 shifty crooks and their ruthless commander. Oh, look what good fortune, the nasty one said. Here comes a poor fool with a shoe on his head.
I bet he's got money.
I bet he's got gold or maybe some jewelry he'd like us to hold.
Whatever the booty, I think I could stand it. Why, that's what I live for. That's why I'm a bandit.
And then they attacked him from under their rock. First they knocked off his shoe, then they knocked off his sock. But the thing they did next was extremely unfunny. Why, they shook him so hard that he dropped his milk money.
Hey!
He protested.
I don't like your ilk. How will I go strong if I don't drink my milk?
But they didn't care. They'd accomplished their goal. So they put our friend down, stuck his head in a hole, and walked off with his money, every last nickel. Then yelled back as they left.
See you around, silly pickle.
I'm a cucumber.
Then he said with a moan,
Well, I guess I'm alone.
But this was a loneliness he'd never known. His friends were far off and his lobster was missing. The sound he could hear was just the wind hissing.
Hello? Hello?
Things looked pretty grim for our Flibbian buddy, his head in a hole, his shoe bent and muddy. But then, were those footsteps? Oh, could it be true? Along came the mayor of Flibber-O-Loo. Of anyone, surely he'd help the poor soul.
Hello?
Said the boy with his head in a hole.
I seem to have fallen. I seem to be stuck. But now that you're here, well, I guess I'm in luck.
Oh, dear,
Said the mayor, observing the shoe.
a fellow in need, and he's Flibbian, too. Young man, I have noticed your dire situation, and please rest assured that I share your frustration. But how can I put this? What can I say? Maybe you understand better this way.
Is that music?
I'm busy, dreadfully busy. You've no idea what I have to do. Busy, shockingly busy. Much, much too busy for you.
Oh, I see.
As soon as the mayor had finished his song, a Flibian doctor came strolling along.
Out of my way!
She said, starting to slide.
If you and your pickle would please step aside. I'm very important. I can't stand and chat.
Well, that's not my pickle. I found him like that. Besides, it so happens I'm noteworthy too. Why, I am the mayor of Flibberoloo.
I'm a cucumber. I see,
said the doctor.
Then you'll understand without an appointment I can't lend a hand. They're folks with bronchitis. They're kids with the flu.
She said to the mayor of Flibberoloo.
If I'm not mistaken, you're quite busy too.
Well, they talked about schedules, compared daily planners, till finally a voice said,
Please pardon my manners. I don't mean to bug you. I see that you're busy, but being inverted has made me quite dizzy.
The two other Flibians paused for a while. They looked at each other, then said with a smile,
We're busy, busy, dreadfully busy. You've no idea what we have to do. Busy, busy, shockingly busy. Much, much too busy for you. 'Cause we're busy, busy, frightfully busy. More than a bumblebee, more than an ant. Busy, busy, horribly busy. We'd love to help, but we can't.
Papa! Oh, it was just dreadful. How could they desert their Flibian friend with his head in the dirt?
That's it then. I'm finished. I'll die here down under. If they would not help me, then who would?
He wondered. But wait, someone else on the road overhead. Would they help a friend beaten up, left for dead? Oh, look, on his head, not a shoe but a pot. Why, this little guy was from Gibberty-Lot. Would he help a Flibian? Certainly not. The boy with the pot saw our friend with the shoe.
Oh, look!
He exclaimed.
He's from Flibberoloo. Why, they think we're garbage. They pelt us with shoes. Why should I care if he's beaten and bruised? But out here in the wild, his chances are slim. If I was in need, would I want help from him?
He looked at our friend, and he looked at the shoe. And then in his heart, he knew what to do.
He may be Flibian, that's plain to see. But God made him special, just like he made me.
So we got him unstuck, and he picked up his shoe, and together they walked back to Flibberoloo, out of the valley and back into town, where he stayed by his side till the doctor was found.
Oh, my!
Said the doctor.
He's wearing a pot. The little one there is from Gibberty-Lot. You saved this fellow? You pulled him through it? I don't understand. Tell me, why did you do it?
He has a shoe and I have a pot. But when we look deeper, there's more that we've got. God made us special there, now I can see. If you're special to him, then you're special to me. Love your neighbor. When someone helps you, then you'll understand. When you love your neighbor, loving means lending a hand.
If you see someone who's hurt or in need, maybe it's time to perform a good deed. And when you finish, you'll find that it's true. When you make them feel better, you'll feel better too.
Here, let me help you.
Thank you.
Oh, love your neighbor.
When someone helps you, then you understand.
When you love your neighbor, loving means lending a hand.
So the boy with the pot gave the doctor some money to pay for the cucumber's bill. And the mayor cried out with his eyes moist and runny,
I'm touched by his act of goodwill. If this little guy can take care of his brother when he lives in one town and he in the other, why can't we all try to help one another? And love will surround our fair hill.
Now if you visit the mountains of Fibble, you won't see a shoe or a pot. Instead, they throw flowers and candy to nibble. I bet that you'd like it a lot.
Silly Songs with Larry, the part of the show where Larry comes out and sings a silly song. Our curtain opens as Larry, having just finished his morning bath, is searching for his hairbrush. Having no success, Larry cries out,
Oh, where is my hairbrush? Oh, where is my hairbrush? Oh, where, 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 oh, where is my hairbrush?
Having heard his cry, Pa Grape enters the scene. Shocked and slightly embarrassed at the sight of Larry in a towel, Pa regains his composure and reports,
I think I saw a hairbrush back there.
Back there is my hairbrush. Back there is my hairbrush. Back there, oh, where, back there, oh, where, oh, where, back there, back there, back there is my hairbrush.
Having heard his joyous proclamation, Junior Asparagus enters the scene. Shocked and slightly embarrassed at the sight of Larry in a towel, Junior regains his composure and comments,
Why do you need a hairbrush? You don't have any hair.
Larry is taken aback. The thought had never occurred to him. No hair? What will this mean? What will become of him? What will become of his hairbrush? Larry wonders.
No hair for my hairbrush. No hair for my hairbrush. No hair, no hair, nowhere, no hair, no hair, no hair, nowhere, back there, no hair for my hairbrush.
Having heard his wondering, Bob the Tomato enters the scene. Shocked and slightly embarrassed at the sight of Larry in a towel, Bob regains his composure and confesses,
Larry, that old hairbrush of yours. Well, you never use it. You don't really need it, so... Well, I'm sorry. I didn't know. But I gave it to the Peach, 'cause he's got hair.
Feeling a deep sense of loss, Larry stumbles back and laments.
Not fair. Oh, my hairbrush. Not fair. My poor hairbrush. Not fair, no hair, not fair, nowhere, no hair, not fair, not fair, not fair. My little hairbrush.
Having heard his lament, the Peach enters the scene. Himself in a towel, both Larry and the Peach are shocked and slightly embarrassed at the sight of each other. But recognizing Larry's generosity, the Peach is thankful.
Thanks for the hairbrush.
Yes, good has been done here. The Peach exits the scene. Larry smiles, but still feeling an emotional attachment for the hairbrush, calls out,
Take care of my hairbrush. Take care, oh my hairbrush. Take care, don't dare not care. Take care, nice hair, no fair. Take care of my hairbrush.
The end.
So is there anyone else you'd like to invite to your birthday party?
Let's see. Don't forget Louie. Oh, and Marcia. I think that's it.
Are you forgetting anyone else?
No, I don't think so.
Well, what about Fernando? I bet he'd like to come.
No, not Fernando.
Why not?
Well, he just moved here, so I don't know him very well. And besides, he talks kind of funny.
Now, Junior, he doesn't talk funny. He just talks different. His family is from another country.
Yeah, I know. It still sounds funny.
You know, Junior, God wants us to love everybody, not just the people that are like us. So we need to accept others just the way they are. Besides, we can learn a lot from people who are different than us.
Yeah, I suppose.
I'll tell you what, you think about it, and in the morning we'll talk some more. Okay?
Okay.
Good night, Junior.
Good night, Dad.
I'm Bob. I'm a tomato, and I need your help.
Whoa, deja vu. What's he got on his space helmet?
Huh? What do you mean? Larry!
What?
How many times have I told you not to eat while you're wearing your helmet?
Oh, sorry.
We need your help, Junior. Our starship, the USS Apple Pies, is in grave danger.
Oh, really? Tell me more.
In just 8 minutes, the ship and its crew will be smashed to bits by a giant meteor.
Good heavens. Well, can't you just move the ship out of the way?
That's just it. The Apple Pies is completely without power. Dead in the water. She can't budge an inch.
She's stuck.
Oh, dear. Well, gee, how can I help?
Didn't you minor in aerospace technology at the Happy Tots preschool?
Why, yes. Yes, I did.
What'd you major in?
That's not important now.
Play-Doh.
Me too.
No time for chit-chat. Junior, only you can save the Apple Pies. Lieutenant Larry, the Shrinker Beam.
Aye, aye, Captain Bob.
I think my helmet's on backwards.
There it is, the USS Apple Pies. When we get on board, you'll be briefed by the ship's engineer, Scooter. Then you can get to work fixing the power.
Okay.
Oh, Captain, you've returned.
Hello, Scooter. Any luck?
I'm afraid not, Captain. The engines have got no power, and we've only 5 minutes till that meteor smashes us to bits.
How many people are on the ship?
364.
And how many escape pods are there?
2.
Drat. How much do you know about this meteor?
Ah, funny you should mention it. Our sensors have just determined that the meteor is made entirely out of...
What? Out of what?
Popcorn!
A popcorn ball meteor.
The worst kind.
Would that be caramel or cheese? Because I don't like that cheese stuff very much. It gets stuck to my tooth.
It makes precious little difference when it hits it 5,000 miles an hour.
Ah, good point.
Meet me in St. Louis, Louis. Meet me at the fair.
Hey, who are those guys?
Lights are
Huh?
shining.
Oh,
Any place
never
but
mind
there.
then. They're
We
the
will
new
dance the
guys.
hoochie coochie. I will be your tootsie wootsy. Meet me in St. Louis. I'll be waiting there.
Well, maybe they'd have some ideas.
What? Not the new guys. They don't know anything. All they do is sing and eat and sing. Between you and me, I think they're crazy.
We will dance the hoochie coochie. I will be your tootsie wootsy. Meet me in St. Louis. I'll be waiting there.
Hi, I'm Junior.
I'm Jimmy Gord. I'm Jerry Gord. We're the new guys.
So, why do you sing all the time?
Why don't you?
'Cause it's weird. I mean, different.
You know, sometimes differences can be good if we just take the time to get to know each other.
Yeah, maybe. So, why do you eat so much?
We're hungry, I guess. It's our metabolism or something. You know, sometimes I think I could eat a whole bus. Yeah, well, sometimes I think I could eat a whole spaceship. Oh, yeah? Well, sometimes I think I could eat a whole planet. I could eat a rooster, a refrigerator, and more.
How many escape pods did you say there were?
2.
Jamie, did you mean what you said about eating a whole planet?
Well, sure, but...
How would you guys like to help save the ship?
Well, gosh, that'd be swell.
Grab the guards!
So then, we'll just stay here? Hey, it's kind of like a field trip or something.
Only 2 minutes left. I hope this works.
Do you know the muffin
Muffin Man, the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man. Do you know the Muffin Man? He lives on Drury Lane. I bet I could eat all his muffins. Oh, well, I bet I could eat all his muffins in his house. Yeah. Hey, look, some kind of a planet or something. Hey, maybe that's where the Muffin Man lives. No, Jerry, he lives on Drury Lane. Oh, yeah. Hey, what is this stuff? It's popcorn. Let's eat it!
Do you think it's possible?
If anyone can do it, they can.
Only 10 seconds left. I sure hope those gourds were hungry. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Incoming!
No more for me, thanks. I'm full. Excuse me.
Get him in here! You saved the ship!
Oh, it was nothing.
Nothing! You're telling me saving 364 lives by rapidly consuming 14,000 metric tons of popcorn is nothing?
Well, I guess maybe it's a little something.
And to think I wouldn't be your friend just because you guys are different. Why, if you weren't different, none of us would be here right now.
Hey, guys, look at this. Well, I got a little bit hungry, so I was just snacking on the end table when I saw this. It's some kind of electrical plug or something.
Plug it in!
Why didn't I think of that? You guys are something else.
You know, it kind of reminds me of a song. Hit it, boys. Have you ever seen a boy with funny clothes? A girl with braces on her teeth or freckles on her nose? Some kids call them oddballs. Some kids call them weird.
Is it my imagination, or does Aunt Ruth have a beard?
God makes lots of people in all colors, shapes, and sizes. He loves them very much, and what we need to realize is that calling people names because they're different is wrong. Instead, we need to look on them in love and sing this song. I can be your friend. I can be your friend. Any day in any weather. We can be friends and play together. Yeah, we're all pretty different. Some are skinny, some are stout.
But the inside is the part that we're supposed to care about.
Aye, that's where we got feelings that are very much the same.
And so instead of weirdo, I think friend's a better name.
I can be your friend. I can be your friend. If your hair is red or yellow, we can have lunch. I'll share my jello. I can be your friend. I can be your friend. It's okay if we are different. We can still play 'cause I can be your friend.
Dad, come quick!
What is it? Is something wrong?
Oh, no. I just wanted to tell you that I'm going to invite Fernando to my party after all.
Really? That was quick. What made you change your mind?
Well, you know, being different can be good. Like maybe if my party's about to be smashed by a giant popcorn bomb in there, Fernando could eat it. Or maybe if the slime monster shows up and tries to squirt slime all over us, Fernando could maybe blast him with his X-ray eyes.
Well, I don't think Fernando could do those kinds of things. But I bet he could teach you about his country and show you the kinds of foods he likes to eat. Who knows? You might like it.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
I sure am proud of you for making the right decision. Well, it's time for sleeping. I love you, little mister.
I love you, big mister.
See you tomorrow.
Okay. What? What
Well, Lieutenant Larry here dropped our map right out of the spaceship.
Sorry.
And, we were wondering if you could just give us directions to the freeway? I think we can make it from there.
Out the window, down the street, and left at Mr. Slushy.
Great. Thanks.
That's what I said. I said left at Mr. Slushy.
Oh, no. You said right. I distinctly remember you saying right at Mr. Slushy.
Why would I say that? That'd be crazy. I'm kind of thirsty. Can we stop at Mr. Slushy?
No, we need that money for tolls. We're over here by QWERTY to talk about what we learned today.
And so what we have learned applies to our lives today. God has a lot to say in His
As I was saying...
You see, we know that God's word is for everyone. And now that our song is done, we'll take a look.
In the story of Flibberoloo, we learned that loving your neighbor means helping people, even when we don't really feel like it.
And in space, we learned that loving your neighbor means we can be friends with everybody.
Yep, even kids who are really different than us.
We might even learn from them, too.
Well, let's see if QWERTY has a verse for us today. Love your neighbor as yourself. Leviticus 19:18. Now that means we should treat others just as nicely as we want to be treated.
Oh, look at the time.
Well, that's all for now. Until next time, remember, God made you special and He loves you very much. Bye!
Bye!
VeggieTales, 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 VeggieTales.
Broccoli, celery, gotta be VeggieTales.